Hi there, Gemini. This is the horoscope for the week of the November 29th through December 5th. So I hope you guys are doing well. We're just going to lay out the cards here and then get started and jump right into this. Okay? So first we have up the moon opposite Mercury, okay, on the 29th. And our moon is in Gemini. Our Mercury is in Scorpio. This is our head and our heart that is maybe not quite getting along, okay? There's friction between, it's like we want things to be stable. We're trying to make action that results, in stability here. And it's good, what's good for the home, what's good for the family. But also, again, this feeling, these deep feelings that we have, these analytics that we have about our feelings, about our purpose. A lot of this is, we're going through things in order to have realizations at this point, okay? But we also have the sun trine the Mars, okay, which is happening through Christmas Eve. So that can be, kind of this familial feeling, wanting to be helpful, wanting to problem solve. Okay, we might be a little idealistic, but we're very energetic and creative usually on this day. Okay, so another thing we have actually going into the 30th, of course, we have our full moon and lunar eclipse going back into eclipse season, have been kind of out of it since May and June. And this is bringing us, this full moon is definitely bringing us a deeper understanding, and it has to do with our actions. We're able to really learn from these things, learn from this moon, and really put it into action. It's deeper and higher understanding. Old ways of thinking, we're letting them go. We're rediscovering kind of our equilibrium. And there's a lot of passion right now also with the moon sextile Mars. We're passionate, we're optimistic. We're actually loving life, possibly able to really enjoy ourselves, especially in as much as we are being a little bit brave, putting ourselves out there time and time again, and having that integrity, bold and like opportunistic, yet still very caring. And again, still very kind of ethical, okay, especially with our lifestyles and the way we're doing things. That Capricorn stellium is still there, so we have, again, on the 30th also the moon in conjunct Mars. So be careful. There's going to be some annoyances coming through with some passion, with some love, with some relationships, but again, it's kind of helping you to uncover a truer purpose, a deeper passion. Okay, so kind of stay. And one great thing about being in Sagittarius, and a lot of the Sagittarius energy is now coming up even more, and it's that optimism, it's that really, and it's that energy and action to make things actually happen. Okay, that luck that comes along with just doing things, and also a lot of force. So we are, there's issues with the stability, and how we feel. It's like how we feel, how supported I think that we feel is having issues. But again, the best thing that we can do if we're feeling unsupported in the outer world and realm is that to just go deeply within and to support your own self in ways that you never maybe have before, and that you never, that are deeper and better and more really truly for you and truly for what you want. That's kind of the underlying energy of a lot of these themes that we have going on with a lot of this stuff. Okay, so going into the first, we have a T-square. Actually, no, 30th, we still have the T-square. The T-square is a mutable T-square with the sun, moon, and Neptune. So, there could be some friction and issues surrounding, what we're doing, what we're wanting to do, our feelings, our intuition, things popping up. Maybe it's unsettling. But again, the 30th, we have actually the moon, Venus is in conjunct Mars for the rest of the week. So it could be this energy of realizing, wow, we're giving too much. We're doing too much. This is time to be selfish. This is time to look at who you are, what you really want, and again, what is going on with your real action and purpose, not the ideals. This is so not a time for that idealism. We're busting through the idealism and looking at practical things, that we can actually do to help not only ourselves feel good, but help others to have a better time as well. Okay? So don't be afraid, to kind of go off and do your own thing. Be a little bit selfish. Another aspect that we have saying that same theme is the Sun conjunct Mercury. Mercury's now in Sagittarius. Okay? And this is causing us, again, there can be a lot of optimism, and there is that idealism coming through. It's that side of Sagittarius, that we need to deal with, but we need to deal with also practically, and we may have a better idea. It's like, what's good, what you want, again, you're doing your own thing and focused on what you really want to do. And sometimes that's necessary. But, again, sometimes it can also cause issues with other people who are not understanding, why you are acting differently now. Why are you doing this differently? Well, you never used to do that before. It can throw people for a loop. So you can watch out for that as well. Okay. Now, going into the second, we have the moon trine Venus. So this is kind of this peace, love, warmth day that is for sure coming out here. And again, our moon is in Cancer. So to have a Cancer moon and the Venus, in Scorpio, both water signs here. But, so feeling very emotionally peaceful. Relationships can be peaceful and warm on this day. There is, the potential, there's a mutable T-square, and there's also the moon in conjunct Mercury, which has, again, possibilities to show up and have those emotions kind of get in the way of this clear thinking. But that happens. And we have this mutable T-square starting on the 2nd, which is going to last us through the end of the week. And that's with the Sun in Sagittarius, of course, Neptune in Gemini, and North Node in Gemini, and Neptune in Pisces. So again, that can be, some of this energy. I mean, it can be, some intuition leading you somewhere maybe you didn't necessarily want to go, but it's changing things. It's changing our path. It's changing our purpose. It's, it's energy that is kind of bustling around, and again, having these great optimistic moods and trying to get somewhere, trying to do something. Sometimes we just become, it's too much, it's too much drive. It's overdrive. So watch out for that. That can possibly happen. Okay. Now on the 3rd, things, we don't have that beautiful, actually we still do have the beautiful moon trine Venus. So that's lovely. Again, still some of that peace, loving, warm energy. And we have a grand water trine. So that is some beautiful energy coming through. Listen to your intuition and listen to your emotions so much on this day. Okay, your emotions are helping us out. We're coming into, we have 2 cardinal T-squares as well on the 3rd. So again, these emotions, there could be some friction coming through with it, but it's all about the emotions and the relationships and the passion that you're feeling for the things that you're doing on these days. It is a light, it is a beacon, and there is opportunity in all of these areas. There's opportunity with the love and the relationships and the emotions. There's opportunity with the intuition. Okay. Even though, again, there's going to be with some kind of relationship, maybe upsets and issues with these cardinal T-squares and the moon squaring off with Mars. We're selfish. We're focused on ourselves. We're feeling demanding. But again, lessons can come very easily on this day. Plus, we have 2 yods that are going to be lasting us from the 3rd through the 5th. Okay, very sexual, sensual, deep, emotional, yet somewhat, there's a lot of Mercury energy there, okay? And it's coming through with that Gemini North Node. Again, all of this change in who we are and what we're really all about. We want to make sure that we are projecting what is, what we are about. And that's coming through, and it's making people want to get, again, kind of more ethical and more, doing the right thing at all times, as a lifestyle without even thinking about it. And all of that sort of underlying energy that we have as well. So for the 4th, we have the moon is trine Mercury. So again, our passions, what we're focused on, learning more, diving deeper, we're wanting to help, we're wanting to give back. We're in this great, honest, open-minded, changeable, progressive, again, a lot of learning. Learn these deeper ideals so you can share them and create harmony in the world. We have a rare opportunity coming up with a grand fire trine on the 5th. Okay, so we just have our water trine. We figure things out a little bit. And then now we're able to bring it in with the actions. The emotions and the actions are now in alignment. We're getting somewhere. And because of this work that we've been doing, a lot of moon energy, a lot of deep feelings have been worked with by this point over the past week or two. And now it's making us feel just more happy inside and more energetic, okay? More outgoing. Again, positive action is happening that is building these fires and these flames of this passion even more, okay? So this is a great time. Again, welcome to eclipse season. Stay stabilized and down to earth when it comes to what you're doing and why you're doing it. Again, this is a definite time to be giving, definite time to be, helping out, to be humble, okay? And definitely a time to do the shadow work, inner child healing, OMG, like huge at this time. Especially even getting into the deeper stages, of this inner child healing. Around the holidays, guys, it's a fabulous time to get into this stuff. Helps you process your life even more, because we all have things that hurt us and that cause us pain. And if we just neglect it, that's pushing out a lot of relationships, and it's pushing out a lot of opportunity for healing. And that's what the bottom line of what is going on, again, with the Sun trine Chiron. Through the 4th, there's going to be this great healing. And then on the 5th, it's like, we get the action coming through that has been healed. So don't neglect your inner self, and don't neglect those feelings that you have and how to act on those and how to understand those on a deeper level. Always going to help you. Check out my program in the box below. Stay tuned, stay subscribed. Thanks for all the likes, comments, the shares, etc. I really appreciate you guys, and I'll talk to you soon. And don't forget to check out your personal planets and those of your people. Okay, thanks. Bye.